Government required risk disclosure. Trading stocks, options, futures, forex, as well as other investments carries a high level of risk and is not suitable for all investors. The possibility exists that you could lose some or all of your investment capital and therefore should not invest money that you cannot afford to lose. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits similar to those discussed during this presentation. Also, past performance of any trading methodology is not necessarily indicative or a guarantee of future results. Any information presented is strictly for educational purposes and should not be construed as investment advice nor an offer to buy or sell securities. You should be aware of all risks associated with trading and should seek advice from an independent, competent, licensed financial advisor if you have any doubts. Question: what is a financial advisor? Did you know? A financial advisor does not have to be licensed. Financial advisors can provide advice without having to be licensed. Financial advisors do require licenses in order to sell investment products. What is a licensed financial advisor? A licensed financial advisor can do to you what is otherwise illegal. Work or invest. Which makes more money? What is a stock? A stock is a share in the ownership of a company. Stock represents a claim on the company's assets and earnings. As you acquire more stock, your ownership stake in the company becomes greater. In simplest terms, a stock allows your money to lose or to make money. How to get started. In order to learn how to get started investing in the U.S. stock market, this educational video will answer 5 of the 6 questions. A. What is required to invest in the U.S. stock market? B. How much money is required to start investing? C. Where do they deposit money when I win? Everyone wants to know that. D. What is the best website to trade on? E. How does the stock market work? And F. How do I read stock charts? What is required to invest in the stock market? Of course, you could come up with many things. I need a cell phone, or maybe I need a car or transportation to get to my a broker. But what is absolutely minimum required to invest in the stock market is one, a brokerage account, and two, investment capital. Investment capital is just another name for I need money. Whenever I come up with a new term, like in the previous slide, I stated that you need a brokerage account, I will also define that term. So, what is a brokerage account? A brokerage account is an arrangement between an individual investor, you, and a licensed brokerage firm permitting the investor to deposit funds with the firm and place investment orders through the brokerage. Or an easier definition to remember, a brokerage account allows your money to buy and sell stocks. It allows you to invest. How much money is required to start investing? I know you don't want to hear this. However, that is totally up to you and or your licensed brokerage firm. Some brokerages allow you to open an account without any money. In a previous slide, I said the absolute two minimum things you needed to trade stocks is a brokerage account and money. So now if a brokerage allow you to open an account without money, the next question comes to you is, how can you buy stocks without any money? The answer is you can't. You can open up a brokerage account without any money if they allow that, but to actually buy and or sell stocks, you're going to need to fund that account with dollars, with money, with capital. Brokerages will allow you to open an account without any money because they know you're going to have to put money in there sooner or later. But Curtis, how much do you recommend that I start with? There's no one amount for everyone. Some people should start with 5,000 or less, 2,000 or less. Other people should start with 5,000 or more, 50,000 or more. Always use capital that you can afford to lose. I'll teach you where to find that capital. You know, when you lose on investment, that money gone. It's like running water down a faucet. However, where do they deposit money when I win? Capital gains are added to your brokerage account. Capital losses are subtracted from your brokerage account. Two new terms here: capital gains, capital losses may require clarification. Capital gains are profits that did not come from working. Capital losses are decreases in value on an investment, whether it's a collection stamp, a stock, a painting, any investment that you have purchased that have decreased in value is recorded as a capital loss. Example A, if you buy stock at $9 and sell it at $10, then you have a capital gain. Example B, if you buy stock at $9 and sell it at $8, then you have a capital loss. What is the best website to trade on or open a brokerage account? Of course, that is totally up to you, and please do your due diligence. Some brokerages offer 30-day free trades, 60-day free trades. They may give you $500 or $1,000 depending how much you open up your account with. Google best brokerage firms as a place to start. But Curtis, which brokerage firm do you recommend? Start your research here. Ally, Charles Schwab, E-Trade, Fidelity, Interactive Brokers, Merrill Edge, TD Ameritrade, TradeStation. List 3 pros, 3 cons. We can talk about this at our next educational seminar. Using layman's language, I want to describe to you how does the stock market work. For the most part, investors buy and sell stocks to each other. These buys and sells are called trades. Completed trades simply mean someone has bought and someone has sold. Example, you can only buy a car if someone is selling a car. Once that's completed, it's usually called a transaction or a closed transaction. In the stock market, we use the term trade or trades. Why I believe in investing. Simply, I believe that your money should work harder than your body. If you send your body to work for money, you should send your money to work for money. Why I believe in investing. This chart displays 28 years of actual percentages gain and loss of a particular index. Just wait till you see the next chart. This is a $10,000 investment, actually $1,000 invested for 10 years. Over 28 years, this is what could have happened. But Curtis, I'm not as old as you. I couldn't start investing until 2000. This chart displays a $10,000 investment, $1,000 every year for 10 years, and the results. Even if you started investing in the year 2010, $1,000 a year would be a total of $8,000 investment. That investment has almost doubled in the year 2017. Why investors like Nike? The previous chart showed you an index investment. Instead of investing in one particular stock, you invested in a group of stocks for safety. But what if you just had invested in a stock like Nike? Same $10,000, same 28 years. Why investors love Apple? Same $10,000, same 28 years. Why investors may dislike Ford? Same $10,000, same 28 years. This example here is the reason why I believe in investing in index funds, a basket of stocks versus individual stocks. Yes, you can make far much more money investing in individual stocks. However, you can lose far more money investing in individual stocks versus a basket of stocks. How do I read the stock charts? This will be discussed in a future educational session. Remember, I said I'm going to answer 5 of these 6 questions when we first began. What did we learn today? 1. Financial advisors and licensed financial advisors. Almost anyone can call himself a financial advisor. You could actually get certified, do research. You can say I'm a financial planner, I'm a retirement specialist. However, to sell investment products to another person, you have to be a licensed financial advisor. 2. What makes more money? Sending your body to work for 30, 40, 50 years, or sending your money to work for generations? 3. What is a stock? A stock allows your money to either make or to lose money. 4. How to get started. What is absolutely necessary to buy and sell stocks in the U.S.? 1, you need a brokerage account. 2, you need investment capital. You need to fund that brokerage account. 5, requirements to invest. Come to educational events like this, get your Google on, do research, ask questions. 6, brokerage account. Do your due diligence, look up several brokerage accounts, brokerages, write 3, 4, 5 positives, 3, 4, 5 negatives, pros and cons. Decide which works for you. 7, capital gains and capital losses. Capital gains are monies that your money made. Capital losses are depreciations in an asset. 8, how the stock market works. Somebody's looking at their computer, looking up a stock like Nike. They saying, I think this stock can go up. I'm going to buy it. Someone else is looking at their computer, looking at a stock like Nike. Say, this stock been going up a lot. I think it can go down. I'm going to sell it. That's basically a simple definition of how the stock market works. Questions?